So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about how I prep for music videos. So the pre-production of music videos. My name's Gelder. Welcome back to another video. Bearing in mind, all the music videos I've worked with previously and recent are all low budget stuff. So with a higher budget, obviously the work process may be different, but it won't be much different. So the first thing I like to do when I'm working with an artist is connect with them. On a human level, I want to know if I get on with the person. As soon as you have that bond, you will instantly work together way better. And that's one thing I really do look into an artist. If I do not get on with them, I tend to find it hard to work with an artist. And it's not necessarily I won't take away the job, like I won't just brush it away. I might take it on because I like the song, but it just makes the process so much better when you're on the same wavelength in terms of a human connection level. And then secondly, what I like to do is hear the song. And not just hear the song, get a feel of it. Like really feel the music. What's it trying to say? What is the beat saying? What are the lyrics saying? And even if the lyrics don't make sense, what is the instrumental saying? How is it approaching? How is it making you feel when you listen to the tune? Is it a hyped tune? Is it an emotional tune? Is it a narrative? Is it just a concept? Or is it a performance video? Because that's what music videos are broken down into. Narrative, concept, performance. From here, what I usually do is brainstorm. So I'll write the artist name or the title of the song. So what I'll do then is branch out and come up with different things such as genre, and then break that down even more. What kind of mood am I going for? And then I'd go on to props. What props do I want? And then I go on to the narrative. Is there a narrative? Is there not? Is it a concept? Is it performance? And then I go down again and just keep breaking it down till I've got a solid brainstorm. From here, what you want to do next is make it an idea. Make it an official idea. So from here, what you want to do is you want to write it up. So this is just breaking down acts. I usually break it down in Act 1, Act 2 and Act 3. But if it's quite a lengthy music video or there's different scenes, I usually break it down into 4 acts. And basically this is just an opening, the middle of the story if it's a narrative, and then the end. If it's a concept video, what you'll want to do is just write down concept ideas and then convey that with a mood board at the same time so the artist can really understand the vision that you have. And then if it's just a performance shot, then you're more likely just going to take references or use a mood board and probably write a shot list. Regardless of what I do with the music video's idea, I always put together a mood board. This just creates the mood I'm trying to go for, and it makes the artist understand the idea that I've come up with and the kind of vision I'm going for. So when they're reading the idea, they can vision hopefully what I'm visioning. And then from here, what you want to do is you want to pitch your idea to the artist, and then here you just want to negotiate. If he doesn't like the idea or he thinks something could be changed, listen to it, come to a negotiation, come to a middle point, agree on it, fix it, boom, sorted. Don't feel too sensitive if the person doesn't like your idea or if they want to add something to it, because ultimately they are your client. But you want to work as a team, so you don't want to just chuck away your idea. You want to work back and forth to make sure both of you are happy. And whilst we're negotiating the ideas, I've already broken down the cost. So what I do here is talk to the artist, this is what we need, this is what it's going to cost. And then this just allows you to know if they can afford it or not. And then if not, then tweak the ideas so it's more affordable. Once the idea and the cost is all fixed in, what you want to do then is start contacting people and locations right away. There's nothing worse than leaving a music video on the hold and then it gets like a week before the shoot and you think, oh, a week's enough. It isn't. You need to get planned way before. Give yourself a month, give yourself 2 months, give yourself 3 months. Depending on when the artist gets in touch and when he really needs the music out, that all changes. Some artists might need it out in 4 days time, but that's okay as long as you know that you can then create an idea that is realistic that you can do it in 4 days. But ideally you want to work with artists that are well planned, well structured and professional. And this just gives you more time to really put your idea into practice and get it all planned and sorted to the best it can be. As well as contacting places and people, what else you want to do is order props, because you don't want to start a shoot there and your props haven't come. Make sure you're ordering the props around the same time that you're contacting people and places. This just allows you to make sure you've got all your props there and you're not going to be missing anything on the shoot. A lot of people might find this weird, but I do the storyboard quite further down, and this just is because I then know it's actually happening. We've got the locations, we've got the people, we've got the props. Now I can draw up a storyboard for my music video. Bearing in mind I already had a mood board before that, so we already knew how it was gonna look, but a storyboard is more shot for shot how it's gonna turn out. It's just a guidance, you haven't got to roll with it, but that's just a way of me understanding what the idea is and the reason why I'm using certain shots. Lastly, what I like to do is time management, making sure we have a time there so people know exactly what they're doing, at what time and what place. This just keeps the music video way more organized and no one's wandering off and doing the wrong thing, and then you're like, where's this person? I need them for the shot, and they're not there because they're going to go get a McDonald's. I hope you bring me one back. And that's basically how I plan for a music video in terms of pre-production. Obviously the stage after this is production. I just wanted to help you people that are watching on how organization can really change production. Organization is key, planning is key, working and getting that communication and bond with an artist is key. So when you do get an artist getting in touch about a music video, bear this in mind, negotiate with them, come to a fixed, prepared idea, and I promise you, your production value will change drastically. That's it from me. I hope you enjoy these videos. I want to give you more valuable content, and I know I recently haven't done tutorials, but I feel like this is what I do every single day. This is my job, planning, prepping, shooting. Doing tutorials and adding like hero effects, I've never done that in a music video. I might do in the future. I want to bring more valuable content to you, and whether it might not get as much views, but for me that's irrelevant. For me it's about sharing my knowledge and my understanding of how I work, and hopefully it'll help you people better your projects at the same time. That being said, I hope you enjoyed this video. I think I've already said this, but I'm gonna say it again. Please make sure you subscribe, comment, like, and oh my god, I can't do this. Bye!